Hi, I'm Dr. Luc, author of Health From Within, founder of the Whole Body Wellness Center. One of the topics we're going to cover in today's episode is the 3 different types of care that you can receive in chiropractic. Many of you don't even realize there's different types of chiropractic care available, and that's what we're going to cover in today's episode. Hi, welcome back. So when we're looking at 3 types of care in chiropractic, there's relief care, corrective care, and wellness care. So I want to cover those 3 with you so you really understand how to get the most out of chiropractic. And this poster right here explains it very, very well. So if we look at this together, most people wait till they're suffering to come in and see a chiropractor. Now realize you're born with optimum health, and it usually takes 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years to get you to a point where you're suffering. It doesn't happen overnight. So obviously, if it was a process that took years to happen, then it's going to take time to fix. And that's what we're looking at on the bottom here. We're seeing that during the timeline, different things are going to start to happen in your spine. But within days or weeks, usually we're still in the beginning phases of care. That's what we call the initial intensive portion of care. But what happens is the 3 primary types of care that we have available. First is relief care. So people come in suffering, often they're waiting until they have aches or pains, which they shouldn't, and I'll cover that in another video. But often they do wait. And once we start working together, they get to this point right here where their symptoms are gone. Once we get to that point, you have a decision to make, and that decision is whether or not you want to continue with chiropractic, or you want to just go off on your own and carry on with your normal life. Now realize what happens is everyday life is what leads to spinal problems. So every time you twist, you turn, you bend, you lift, you push things, everything you do at work, the way you sit on the couch at home, all of these things lead to a decline in your spinal health. And if you're not taking care of it, you're going to end up with a relapse. Your problems are going to come back. So then we can take you back in, start over again, get you to a point where you're feeling well. And again, you stop and start and stop and start. Some people will do that their entire lives. And what that is what we call relief care. They're using chiropractic simply to get pain relief. The interesting thing is that many of you have not been told that there's another alternative. We can take you to the next phase, which is called corrective care. So once we start straightening that spine out, getting it back to where it should be, we can then tailor a specific program of care where you're going to start retraining all of the supporting muscles. What that starts doing is improving the biomechanics of the spine, the way the spine moves. We can create more stability in that spine, strengthen the ligaments. So as we keep working together, you do your stretching exercises at home, we then create stability in the spine. And that process, this phase of care here is what we call corrective care. Because now we're actually correcting the problem. We're not just patching it up and letting you go back to square one. We're actually driving through phase 2 here to get you into a more stable spine so these problems don't come back. The 3rd phase of care, which I recommend to everybody, is what we call wellness care. Once we fix you up, why not maintain it for the rest of your life? All this work that we've done, why would you want to let it go back down to nothing? You know, once we give you a new quality of life where you have more energy, more vibrancy, you can do things that you haven't done in years, why wouldn't you want to stay that way forever? And the reason often is that nobody's ever talked to you about it. So that's what I specialize in my wellness center here. We specialize in family care, bringing children in, bringing parents in. We get them to a point where everything is nice and stable, their spine and nervous system is functioning optimally, and then we develop a wellness care program to keep everyone healthy. So I encourage you to explore these different options. Like I say, we can do anything that you find suits your needs, but it just makes a lot of sense to look into wellness care for you and your family. I look forward to serving you someday. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to receive more just like it, visit TimminsChiropractor.com where you'll have the opportunity to claim 3 free gifts that I'd like to give to you. The first, it's a comprehensive series of videos that I just filmed where I answer the most common questions I get asked about chiropractic. The second gift, it's a brand new ebook that I just wrote. It's entitled 7 Secrets Your Doctor May Have Never Told You About Your Health and Your Spine. And the third, It's a $100 gift certificate that you can use toward my initial evaluation and consultation with you if you choose to come and see me. This is where we'll use a highly advanced neurological scan, the same one NASA actually uses with their astronauts, so I can find the underlying cause of your health problems. So all you have to do is visit timminschiropractor.com. You'll get immediate access to these 3 free gifts, and I truly believe they're going to change your life. You're going to have a better understanding of health, of why we get sick, and the best part of all, you're going to have the exact blueprint that the healthiest people alive understand. So I look forward to meeting you someday. Until then, go claim your free gifts at timminschiropractor.com.
Luc is a healer. He's an amazing person. He's very, very funny, which is what I love about him. And he always makes you feel very welcome.
And we have gone to the doctor and tried several medications, several different combinations. Nothing was working, and so we looked up Dr. Lemire and came here, and after one visit we've seen a noticeable difference in them, and it's making life a lot easier.
Since Dr. Luc has been treating me, I have no pain whatsoever. I can actually sleep through the night. There's no swelling, and I think he's amazing. Thank you.
Because my headaches went away and I can function a lot better in my life. And it's stress-free and it's nice.
I like coming to see Dr. Luc because it makes me feel great.
Since my children have been coming to see Dr. Luc, there has been a significant decrease in ear infections as well as attention disorders.
With his laid-back way of doing this adjustments, I look forward to coming.
I love coming to see Dr. Luc because it turns the power back on, it turns my bones back into place, and I love it so much that I want to stay here.
He's done me marvelous things. He's friendly. He explains everything to you. There's nothing he leaves out. He tells you everything he can to make you feel good, to come and see him, because he's done me a world of good, and I'm sure it's going to continue. I got no doubts in my mind.
If you want to get your life back, you need to do what I did and call Dr. Luc at the Whole Body Wellness Center. You've got nothing to lose.